I'll be back to change you in a minute, okay?
Good morning, pretty people. We are dressed for the day. This is a little Fashion Nova crop top t-shirt that I have on. And these jeans, I never wear them, but they are Torrid. I never too much cared for the fit, but I washed them several times and boom, they shrunk, or I gained a few lbs, one of them. But I'm liking the way they fit today. So we're gonna wear this with the Fashion Nova jacket over it, and we're a bun head today. That's what we're doing. Ooh. Let's see. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. Turn on the light. Help a sister out. Okay, so yesterday, I believe, did I? Yes, I did. I did vlog yesterday, but then I stopped because I knew I was going to be starting a new one. And then I spontaneously decided to buy an iPad. So I had the, let me lock it. I had, child. I had the iPad Mini 2. I was not aware that I had the 2, okay? And I've had that thing probably since it came out. And I was like, you know what? I had been saying that I wanted an iPad, but I didn't want to ask for it for Christmas or whatever. So I was like, you know what? I pulled the trigger. I found one for $268 on the Best Buy website. They were having a sale, so I said, you know what? I snatched it up. So, yeah, so go on Best Buy because no one had that price. I specifically shopped and looked and shopped, okay? Go on Best Buy. Hopefully this wasn't the only one because I had a yellow one in my cart that was $368, and I left it in my cart and went on about my way, and then I went back today not realizing it was still in my cart and tried to add it, and it was like, this item is sold out. I was like, oh, bummer, dang. Was looking and found this other one, added it to my cart. When I went to my cart, the yellow one was in there and available. So sometimes they will just post it and it'll only be that one. So I apologize if this one is gone, but that yellow one may still be there. The yellow one was the latest model, 64 gigabyte Wi-Fi. Okay, so all right, guys, I am back at home, and my boyfriend got us something from a place called Bubba's Vegan. He doesn't even remember, and he doesn't know what he ordered. He asked them what they recommend, and they gave him one of each. Oh, wow, this looks really good and interesting.
Were you talking to yourself or were you talking to me?
No, I'm vlogging. So, some type of fried mushroom. They both have mac and cheese. One has kale. One has broccoli. They both appear to have either purple yams or purple cabbage. Oh, and this one's like a stuffed bell pepper. This one is beans. They both look good, babe. Which one do you want? Come look.
It don't matter. Whatever.
Good morning, peeps. So, last you left me, I was showing you that food. It was amazing, by the way. Amazing. Really good. I'll link it below if you're like in the LA area, if you're just curious and want to see the menu. So few things I didn't mention was the fact that I had been having some indigestion, right? And I was just like, oh, you know, it'll slowly go away. Like, you know, as I'm like burping a lot, it'll go away. Eating that food with already having indigestion, child, I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning. My chest and back hurt. All the way up my jaw hurt. I thought I was legit having a heart attack. Do you hear me? But I noticed that I only had the pain when I laid down and not when I sat up. So I was like, okay, this is legit heartburn. I was going to go to ER. My boyfriend got off work because he works at night sometimes. And was like, and went like 30 minutes away to a 24-hour CVS and got me some Gas X and some antacids. And as soon as I like chewed it, instantly it like calmed down for me and I was cool. But child, I thought I was a goner. I just knew it was a heart attack. That's how bad it hurt. So I still have a ton of gas trapped in my back. And if you've never experienced gas trapped in your back, it's like this feeling like you need to pop your back. But if you do this, the gas moves to the front and then you feel the pain here. And then if you kind of push here, you might burp or it might just go back to your back. So, child, so dealing with that. So that is why a girl did not come back. But I did finish Another College Love Story on Audible. That book is so good. So whether you get it on Audible, Kindle Unlimited, Audible, Kindle Unlimited, or buy the paperback, because the paperback is also on Amazon. I have all three. I have the paperback version, I have the ebook, and I have the audio. Because I like that you can, if you have the ebook and you have the Audible, you can open up the ebook and it'll read it to you out loud. So that's pretty dope. Just learned that little trick. But yeah, I'm not just saying it because it's my sister, y'all. Like, I literally forget who the author is when I'm reading. That's how good it is. But that book was really good. So I was reading a book called Buttons and Lace. I don't know if you guys have heard. Everybody's been like raving about it or whatever. I finished Buttons and Lace on Audible, and now I'm into Buttons and Hate. It's like a 6-book series, so we'll see. Buttons and Lace was pretty good. I don't know, for me there's definitely a really good storyline there. But for me, by the time I got to Buttons and Hate, I kind of got tired of the conversation of the buttons. And those who have read the book or those who haven't read the book have no idea like what that has to do with anything. But there's a reason why it's called Buttons and Lace and Buttons and Hate. But and I get that the buttons are a main aspect. I'm just making breakfast of the book, but I had to take a break. So I took a break and I read Another College Love Story. So yeah, Siobhan Latrice doesn't do a lot of standalones, but Another College Love Story is a standalone. If you're one of those people who don't like to do series, but what I can say is it's not a huge gap in between her series. Like, she's not one of those authors that puts out the first book and then 2 years later you get the second. No, literally it'd be like a month. It don't be long, so she don't leave you with the cliffhangers long, child. I'm just throwing in all types of seasonings right now in this egg. But yeah, child, that's what happened. And then as far as my bathroom situation, the plumbers came out and they were like, it's not your water heater, it's your shower shower valve. And I'm like, well, that's not really possible because I just got my bathroom remodeled and I saw with my own eyes that he replaced the shower valve. I said, and I bought all new like thingies. And he's like, well, if you bought your shower handle from Home Depot, it could be a faulty shower handle. He's like, but for me to do it, it would be $1,800. But if you just got it remodeled, just have your contractor come out and check. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So he was like, but soon the shower's just going to go completely cold. And he's right. Like, it basically went completely cold. So I called my contractor. And he said that he was going to come take a look at it. And I had, like, basically picked out a new, what would you call it? A new handle and stuff to replace it in case that one was faulty. And then I was going to go back to Home Depot and try to figure out how they could return it for me because I don't have the box because it's installed. And I didn't keep the receipt because I don't know if I told you guys, I ended up using my homeowner's insurance to pay for it. Because I'm like, why am I finna pay $5,000-$6,000 out of pocket for this when someone else's unit or house destroyed mine and they don't have the money to pay for it? So when I called you guys, I don't know if you guys know, I used to be an adjuster. So I called them or whatever and told them what happened. And they were like, yeah, you know, it's covered. And they just immediately sent me the check for the whole project. So that's the only reason why things started moving faster towards the end. Because I have amazing insurance, Allstate. But yeah, so, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, so that's the new thing, right? Then the shower completely just got freezing cold. And then last night, my boyfriend came over and he was like, I fixed the shower. I tell you, it's something about Geminis. Geminis just know how to fix and do anything. Like, whether it's a man or a woman, because my older sister is like that. It's like if you tell them, I need new stairs, they will figure out how to build you some stairs. I don't know what it is about that sign. And there could be others, but I just extremely notice with Geminis that they're just extremely handy. Even the women, like, you'll see them building like bookshelves from IKEA by themselves, and you be like, wow, I definitely would have hired a task rabbit. But anyways, I digress. He told me that he fixed it, that it wasn't a faulty shower valve. It wasn't the handle. He said there's like a little small, I was half asleep. He was literally explaining this to me at like 12 o'clock at night. But he said it's some little thing that was on there that you can adjust or move around, and he moved it and voila. So I didn't ask no questions. I was just thankful because yesterday I couldn't even fathom showering at night because I knew how cold it was going to be. But he says it's fixed, so we'll see. I'll try it this morning. If it is fixed, then I'll call my contractor and tell him that he doesn't have to come out and look at it. But yeah, guys, I just had to tell y'all all the foolishness that has been going on. And yeah. Why I just made eggs and nothing else? Because my eggs, this is the last day for them. And I got seven. And I don't know if I told y'all this before, but Silk has this milk called Next Milk, and it emulates cow milk and the taste of cow milk. And it comes in like 2% and whole milk. It is so good, and it reminds me of cow milk without... I don't know how to explain it. It's oat milk. I know it's oat milk because oat milk is the only one that gets that thick, but it's oat milk. It's also coconut cream, coconut oil, a little bit of sugar, but it definitely tastes like cow's milk. So if you guys drink almond and oat and all that, and sometimes you're like, you don't have a good alternative for your cereal, boom, that is the perfect cereal milk. I got some stuff from Torrid that I want to show you guys. So I have to go out. Once I get dressed, I'll show you the outfit of the day. Then we'll go. I gotta help organize my mom's pantry. I might film it in a separate video. Probably will. Yeah, probably a good idea. And then I'll show you guys the Torrid stuff. So, yeah. Whew. Hola, people. I'm at home, and yes, I look a mess. I did not get cute because apparently I'm still suffering from indigestion. You can't be cute with that. But I promised y'all I was going to show you what I got from Torrid. So I had to lug it all down from the car. Before I do that, let me show you guys some other stuff. So I don't know if you guys' timeline has been flooded the way mine has been with Naturum. Now the oil wash is the one I really wanted to try, but it's always sold out. This is the smoother glycolic acid body wash that gently exfoliates and resurfaces to reveal softer, smoother skin, and it's fragrance free. So I was like, let me give that a try. And I got the Perfector Salicylic Acid Body Wash. Smooth, softens, and renews for more even looking skin. This is more like body acne type thing. It's also fragrance free. So yeah, wanted to try that. So doesn't really fit the bathroom aesthetic, but we're gonna give it a pass. And then I wanted to try the fermented rice enzyme cleaner. Gently cleans, exfoliate, and smooths. So there you have that. We'll add that into the mix. I'll let you guys know if it's all the rave like people say it is. And then I'm pretty sure I told you guys, I think I told you guys that I got myself the mini pan from our place. So I have the big one like this, and this is the it's not clean, sorry. I'm just waving around the dirty pot. It's the mini always pan. So and I got the perfect pot, as it is called, and they sent me a free gift, and I was really shocked because I thought it was going to be like a spatula or something, and it's a whole, let me show you, 100% walnut cutting board. Like, look, you can do a cute charcut on this side. You could dice on this side. I mean, it's oil treated. This is like 100%. So, yeah, I don't know exactly if there's like any instructions that I need to do before. Like, I'm going to read the instructions because I don't want to mess this up. But yeah. Big, huge cutting board. me move my iPad. Okay. So I'm going to show it to you, but ultimately I will try it on. I couldn't resist it. They have this cute little set. Right? So this is the top, right? And these are the shorts. So I will try this on for you guys. But we're going to keep that bag just in case I got to send it back. But I highly doubt it. Like, if I know anything, I know Torrid. So, and I don't even remember what shoes I got. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay. So there are these designer shoes. My sister actually owns a pair of them. They call them like the Cinderella slipper shoe, but they're very narrow, okay? And they're not fat, wide foot friendly. And the heel is significantly taller than this one. So when I saw that Torrid had them in black and in this color, I was like, you know what, let me get a pop of color. So we'll try these on. The review said that they were extremely comfortable. So I totally forgot about those. Excite. And now I remember, these are another kind of designer dupe. So I have a brown patent leather boot from Torrid. Super comfortable, but it's like a really thin heel. This little chunky block heel is everything. So I pictured this with the sweater that I got from Fashion Nova in my last video. I see these two together. What else? I don't know. But I got a pretty good deal on all of this stuff. Of course, I don't have it in here. Editing Amber should populate it on the screen if she has it, but everything was on sale. So I guess I'll pop it on for you guys so you can see how it looks. Let's start with well, we're going to start with whatever we start with. Sorry about the burp. I told you I got indigestion. Okay. Ignore the severe ash as well as the Monsters Inc. sock right there. But oh, and so one thing I wanted to point out was, you see all that cushion? All that cushion keeps the rhinestones from like cutting and digging into your foot. And then this pad here is pretty cushiony. So yeah, again, it's decent little heel, not too short. Really don't know the inches on it, but it's a cutie patootie. And this did come in like a black clear, but I figured a shoe like this, I wanted a pop of color. Okay, so this is the boot. Lots of space in the toe box. Ankle has room. It's not cutting anything off. I think the heel's cute. So yeah. I shouldn't have sized up. So I sized up to a 5 because I didn't want these shorts to be too snug. But I mean, instead of it being sexy, it's just gonna be like comfortable lounge. It's about 2 sizes too big. So if you get this, there's plenty of room in the top. If you want it to be sexy, maybe size down. As far as the shorts, they're long. There is no stretch here though. So keep that in mind. But the legs are pretty big. Plenty of space. I would say if you wear a 4 in Torrid, get a 3. That's your best bet for this. It's super clingy, so I gotta wash it and throw a dryer sheet in it, but womp womp.
Move around. It doesn't stay. But I'll get back to change you in a minute, okay?
Manger. Day 4. Too cute. Thank you for stopping by, Chewbacca.
Chewbacca. He keeps his eye on me all the time. He watches.
Good morning. So your girl's been released. Okay, please understand, okay? I'm fine, okay? I went to the hospital because I had that indigestion. And with me having heart issues, I said, let me just be sure, because Dr. Google said that indigestion has the same symptoms as a heart attack. I knew it was unlikely, but I figured it was the more responsible thing to do. So I went to ER. They immediately gave me this drink. It's like liquid lidocaine mixed with like Mylanta. That immediately helped. But she was like, I'm pretty sure it was gas. She's like, but we're just going to run some tests. If it's okay with you, that's what I would like to do. I'm like, okay, sure. We could just run the test. She's like, okay, we're going to do a chest x-ray, an EKG, an echocardiogram, and a stress test. I've had all of those before. I'm like, fine, okay, whatever. The beauty of going to the hospital is that you get all those tests in one, right? They do the chest x-ray, they do the EKG. She's like, everything's fine. She's like, unfortunately, it's late. I chose to go to a smaller hospital to avoid running into people with COVID or RSV, right? She's like, in this hospital, for a fact, I know, they send their COVID and RSV patients to their bigger hospital. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go here. She's like, the person who does those tests aren't here. We'd have to admit you and do the test in the morning. I'm like, whatever, I'm here, let's do it. Next day comes. They do the echocardiogram. I got the best news of my life. My heart is actually in the normal range for the first time since I ever got that stupid heart virus. This is the first time I've ever been in the normal range. Thank God, right? So I'm like, okay, well, that was a blessing to find that out, right? The stress test keeps getting postponed. And they're like, we don't want to give you your medicine because we really want to see what your heart can do on its own. Get it. Got it. But they go like all this time without giving me my medicine. So of course my vitals start to get funny. And they're like, well, we don't want to give you the stress test because your vitals are a little off. Well, my vitals are a little off because you haven't given me my medicine. So that was the back and forth thing. Then finally I had to just be like, do you guys think it's my heart? And they were like, no, we don't. We were just doing this test just to make sure. But if it were your heart, it would have showed up in your blood work. You would have had enzymes. They started naming all these reasons why it's not my heart. I'm like, so how about we give me my medicine and we let me do that test outpatient? And they're like, amazing idea. So they give me my medicine. But then I had to wait for the medicine to kick in because they didn't feel comfortable. I felt totally comfortable going home, doing exactly what they were doing, which was just giving me my normal medicine, but they didn't. So that is how your girl ended up walking into an ER on a Sunday and walking out on a Thursday night. But bless their hearts, they were all really nice, they were all really sweet, and they really, really were just trying to be careful. And I did get excellent news in regards to my heart. So I went in there thinking that it could be my heart and ended up finding out that my heart is doing really amazing. So yeah, that's what happened there. But it delayed me with Christmas shopping. It delayed me with a lot of stuff. So yeah, I just had to let you guys know that right there. I did not vlog while I was in there because why? But, oh my gosh, there was a fire while I was there. Then some nurse decided to sit outside my door all night and watch like Facebook videos and fight videos and reels at top maximum value from like, I want to say 10 p.m. to like 4 in the morning. And even when I would be like, nothing. And they would come in and peek their head and, oh, you're still awake? Yeah, I'm still awake. You've watched like 15 fight videos on Facebook. But all in all, your girl's happy to be out, happy to be okay, and this indigestion is severely better, but it can rock your world. I took a natural supplement that caused all of this. And the bad thing is, I took a natural supplement and I told my best friend she should also take the natural supplement. She also ended up in the ER with extremely bad gas and indigestion because she thought she was literally going to die. She literally thought her small intestines were like dying. We literally went to the ER at the same time. We're FaceTiming each other with the exact same symptoms. And they have the audacity to tell us that the natural supplement is not the cause. Like, how, Sway? When we took it at the same time, took the same amount, ended up in the ER with the same symptoms. How, Sway? How, Sway, is it not the supplement? But that's all I have on that. So that is why there is like a whole week of no vlogs, because your girl was like legit in the hospital. But anywho, onwards and upwards. We're out now and we're about to go do some shit. Bye. Why you close it?
Young baby, you gonna have to. With vanilla frosting. You gonna have to have hot of mine apple.
In comparison to y'all, though, mine is. So now I'm attempting to make myself look presentable. I had a hair appointment, but I had to cancel it. Because I didn't have my braiding hair. It was just extremely chaotic to try to get everything together. Because I got out of the hospital one day before my hair appointment. But anyway. So, I washed my hair the minute I got home. And now I'm just trying to make the best out of what I have going here. So yeah. I have to go get some prescriptions, and then they told me to get Pepsid AC to help with the indigestion and everything. I guess it's over the counter. And I have to get some more bags. I ran out of Christmas bags. I have like a few more gifts I need to wrap. All stuff I like initially intended to have done well before Christmas Eve, which is what today is. At this point, I am just vlogging, okay? And tonight I'm going to sit down, put it all out, and one big vlog at this point. All right. My ears hurt so bad because I legit wore a mask the entire time from Sunday to Thursday while I was in the hospital. And it just feels like toddlers were swinging from my ears. They hurt so bad. I don't know how nurses do it. Y'all don't understand. Like, I get that they could go home and take their mask off, whereas I literally was sleeping in mine and everything else. But, child, how they do that, all them hours, whew. I wanted to ask them so bad, like, how do y'all sit here with this mask on 24/7? Ugh. Well, 12 hours a day. Alright. I already put on some Baccarat. And now I just gotta figure out my jewelry. I'm not putting that much into it, guys, because I'm just not putting that much into it. Oh my gosh. All right. So I guess I'll show you guys the fit. All right. So this is what we're wearing. These army shorts are from Old Navy, like circa 2008. I just found them when I was cleaning out my closet. And I was like, they're loose, comfortable. And then I just threw on this little fuzzy crop top from Cider. And it doesn't match, but I will be putting that bad boy right there on because it's comfortable, warm, and long. All right, so first step is I gotta go to CVS, pick up my prescriptions, pick up the Mylanta, and then I think I'm going to get some bags from there. Just knock everything out in one with that. And go to the cemetery, put some flowers on my sister's grave for Christmas Eve, my older sister. And we'll go from there. A lot of the things that I have planned are probably going to be cut out, but we'll start there. All right, guys. So we procured the goods. I got a little small sample of bags. I got my Pepsid. Gosh, there is like no. How about that? I've never had Pepsid. So, it says just take one tablet. Is this a chewable? What was I about to say? Oh. In real time, like I said, it's Christmas Eve. All the stuff in CVS that's Christmas related was not on sale. They're legit holding out for like those last minute shoppers. Then, do I need gas? I do, but we'll wait. Then, I was shocked. So I go to the pharmacy, pick up my prescription, and I have the bags, and I have like some re-upped on my Lysol to-go wipes and all that. And the girl's like, were these on sale? And she holds up my bags. I'm like, no. She's like, what? I'm like, same thing I said. But I just wanted to touch bases on this because it is really freaking bothering me. The whole Megan Thee Stallion Tory Lanez thing. Now, I don't believe I ever said anything on my channel because I felt the majority of the people who felt like she was lying were just stupid. I didn't think it was that many people out there. I felt like the majority of us knew that she got shot, and we just were like, wow, you know, he sucks. Like, I'm not no Tory Lanez fan. I could care less about the dude. So I didn't care much about the situation. Not that I just figured, you know, like, hey, justice will be served. She's got shot in the foot. You had a gun. Like, you know. The amount of people coming out talking about Tory Lanez is a new Emmett Till and how is he guilty when there was no DNA on the gun? It's like, are you stupid? As a black woman, are we that unprotected in this society? Like, have I just been completely removed from the issues? Because how is it that this girl can literally tell you she got shot? She can go to the hospital and have emergency surgery to remove the bullet. She could tell you the person who shot her. She could tell you whose gun it is. And at the end of the day, you guys are still saying, oh, he didn't shoot her? Okay. You're saying it was her homegirl. Okay. Why on earth would she go through all the trouble of saying that it was him if it was her homegirl who's coming out with diss tracks and all this other kind of stuff? Wouldn't she just be like, they both were shooting at me and just take them both down? Like, it's so many questions as to why this makes no sense. And let's just not even get started on her homegirl. Like, trash. I don't care what the circumstances were. I don't care if y'all both are sleeping with Torrid. Girl, you married. And since when do you let a dude shot your homegirl, somebody who you was cool with at one point, and you'd rather get up there and say plead the fifth and I don't know and I don't remember? And it's just like a huge reminder that you have to keep the right people around you. I don't have a single homegirl that I roll with. I don't care what the circumstances was, that would not have had my back if somebody did that to me. Not a single homegirl. And that is by choice because I don't have half-stepping hoes around me like that. So, check your circle because, girl, even her bodyguard disappearing, you know they paid him $1 million, but it still didn't work. Whatever. But the whole circus that unfolded with the trial, I was just like, it's just unbelievable the amount of people. Like, I used to fuck with, excuse my language, I used to roll with Omi and the Hellcat because, you know, Omi and the Hellcat, he likes Dodge, I like Dodge, he likes cars, I like cars. I felt some type of way about, you know, how they were pursuing him in regards to this FBI raid and trying to take his money and try to discount what he has created. But he, I guess, was doing some type of album or release with Tory Lanez and felt that he needed to make a post that he's heartbroken and disturbed by the fact that Tory's going to jail when he's a father and got a kid. And it's like, yeah, he had a kid when he pulled out that gun and shot at a female like a punk. He had a kid when he ran up and he socked August Alsina because he wouldn't shake his hand because he got a medical condition, not to mention the fact that she was talking crap about him. It's like, he had a whole kid when he decided to make those decisions and do that stuff. So, no, I'm not going to choose to, the one thing I say be, oh, I'm sorry to Tory Lanez, and not a woman who got shot. Like, what? So it's like a whole lot of dudes and like females that I just had to unfollow because everybody's entitled to their opinion. It has nothing to do with your actual opinion, but it says a lot about like your character. Like, I have to protect my own mental, you know, and if you're the type of person who would ignore the fact that this woman got shot by somebody regardless of any other situations and choose to just be like, oh, Tory, because you like his music, I mean, just be quiet. Like, you could think it in your head, but to actually come out and say it means that you really think you're right. And I don't know. Am I wrong? I mean, I know it has nothing to do with me, but it just really rubbed me the wrong way. People saying stuff and like trying to have his back. If you don't care, then just don't say nothing. Like, you don't care about either party, you think the whole situation is suspicious, then don't say nothing. But don't sit there and be like, man, she ain't shot. Come on. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. Okay? They literally asked him in court, did Megan shoot herself? No. But she shot, yes. That's all I want to say. Morning, guys. So I just wanted to pop in and say that Christmas was amazing. We kind of just had a late start. My mom cooked a nice breakfast of like pancakes, and then we chilled for the rest of the day. We were gonna go see the lights in Candy Cane Lane, but it was like a 2-hour wait just to turn into the block. So we'll probably go today because they usually leave them up after the fact. And excuse me. That was pretty much it. Today is the day after Christmas. I have nothing left to give in the looks department. You guys, I freaking love this Fashion Nova shacket, and I wear it all the time, regardless if it matches. It is so warm. It is so chic. I'm going to have to double back and see if they have any other colors. But anywho, I just wanted to say that I know this year's Vlogmas for me was a bit unconventional. Last year, I just did every single day, and I had fun and I enjoyed it. This time, I just kind of posted whenever I wanted to. And it was a little bit more relaxing. I probably didn't get to show you guys as much because the last week was that random hospital stay. But I did enjoy this Vlogmas, and I was actually able to catch up and watch a lot of my favorite like creators and stuff too. So that was pretty good. All in all, I hope you guys enjoyed Vlogmas, and I want to hurry up and get this uploaded. So that's why I'm ending it now. But I will show you guys in a vlog like what I got for Christmas and all that other good stuff. Do you guys want a quick outfit of the day? Because nobody puts baby in a corner. So I just have on my Skims pants, a little white top, my little shacket, and we're just throwing on some shoes and we are out. I'm just going to my mom's, and like I said, we might drive through and see the lights, but this is all I have to give. This is all I have to give. So if I don't see you before then, because I probably will, but if I don't, Happy New Year's. Love ya. Mean it. Bye.
That's how we fall out. That's how we fall out. That's how we fall out. That's how we fall out.